action this morning is firstly to disrupt their sales and disrupt their activities, have an impact directly on their profits. In a more medium-term sense, the aim of this action is to launch an ongoing campaign to target Seacret with the aim of actually running them out, of shutting them down. And that's what, as part of not just a campaign here, but an international campaign to start to bring Israel to account.
politicians either acquiesce to or openly support the policies of the State of Israel. On the eve of the international decision that declared the apartheid law illegal, the Palestinians, the trade unions, nearly every organisation made a a single call to the world. So what we have is the power of ordinary people to come together when we can in an organised and disciplined way and try and get a boycott, divestment and sanctions campaign going in Australia. And there are movements in the unions, and the unions is where the power is to actually influence this economically, but that won't happen unless ordinary people like us come together and put the political pressure on those organisations and the political pressure on the political institutions of this society to actually take this seriously and not to side with the apartheid system.
He said you out first, and he just grabbed me and started pulling.
Viva Palestina! Viva Palestina!
The Oakland dock workers, the dock workers in Norway, the dock workers in India, the dock workers in South Africa have all refused to unload Israeli goods. That has not come about just because of the work done in those unions. That work has come about because of the work ordinary people like us who have raised this issue, brought it to the fore and built the political momentum that have made those workers take such strong action.
The next action as part of this campaign, the campaign that we launched today, will be on August 14. As Phil said, we respect that a lot of people can't make it to the organising meetings. Everyone's got a lot of pressure on their time. But Justice for Palestine meets every fortnight. The next meeting will be the 28th of July to assess this action and make plans for the 14th. But the most important thing, people can't make it to the meetings, but the most important thing that everybody here today can do is to tell your friends, tell your workmates, tell anyone that you can get even the slightest hearing with about Palestine and about what's happening in Palestine, telling everybody that you know about this campaign and telling everybody you know about the next action and convincing them to come along and be part of it. I think the most important thing to actually having more of an impact in those actions is going to be the numbers. We need more numbers, we need more people, and that means each and every one of us convincing the people we know and starting to talk about this, because that's what is going to be ultimately the thing that breaks the back to do all the things that Phil's talking about, to build up that momentum that does it eventually build the sort of movement that we're aiming for.